Hey guys, this is John. I'm doing a war recap on our last two wars. I'll try to do these more often. Probably won't do them for every war, but I'll try to do them more often than what I've been doing. So the first thing I want to highlight for this war against UK Adult Army is that Super Husky had 7 defenses and Noodless had 5. It's really important to have a good base, so in case our offense is off, the more time, the more attacks we can soak up. The more times you have to try to 3-star our bases, the better. If you're town hall 8 or 9 and you don't have a good base or you want a new base, I've got a folder with a bunch of different bases you can look at, or I'll be happy to make suggestions on places you can go to look for and find a new base. Alright, so let's start this off with Triad. He does a great job on this attack. I love hog attacks at Town Hall 8. I still think some version of hog attacks, Go-Ho or Go Valo or Go Valho are probably, or Mass Hogs are probably the strongest attacks. This is really impressive here because one of the things is that he did not get the full pull in the CC. I don't know that I would have recognized that in the heat of battle, that I didn't get everything I was supposed to, but he does and puts another hog in there to get this baby dragon. He also recognizes he's getting low on troops to kill that, so he puts down his king to tank, to aggro, so the baby dragon will aggro on his king, and then puts a wizard behind that to finish it off. And the rest of this is a surgical hog attack, which is great. If you'll notice that first group of hogs, he's going to lose in just a second to a bomb right here. But the powerful thing about a surgical hog attack is it really doesn't matter if you lose a group of hogs to a bomb or a double bomb. Is that it's just such a powerful attack. You're going to 3-star the base anyway, as long as you responsible with your heals, put your hogs in from different places. So you can see he lost a big group of hogs there, and that was an anti-3-star base, right? I mean, that's a pretty decent Town Hall 8 base that he 3-starred with really no problem. So great job to Triad there. Great use of the hogs. Definitely one of my more favorite Town Hall 8 strategies. Alright, the next one we're going to show is Ken on 9. Ken's going to be all over this recap because he has been doing this HGHB attack very well. Definitely better than I've been doing it. I'm trying to get better at it. I've had some success and some not so success. But the key really for this HGHB attack is the funnel. So he's got a baby dragon creating the funnel on one side. He's got wizards coming in to help create a funnel, and then he puts in his troops, and hopefully they have no place to go but right into the core. Puts down a poison, although that poison kind of misses the CC. He's got his queen killing the poison. His giants are tanking for those bowlers, and those bowlers under rage do just a great deal of damage. So if you're Town Hall 9, this is probably an attack strategy worth getting to know because it's just really powerful. You can see he's got 2 heal spells for his hogs. His hogs are going to go through the back side of the base and start taking care of, while he's still got a king and bowlers that are tanking up, king and the bowlers that are going through the middle, king tanking for the bowlers, and a few giants left. On the left side of the base, he's got a bowler and a wizard that are cleaning up. So the thing about it is, if you go into the base like this with your giants and bowlers, 2 quick heals, and usually you've taken out about half the base. And so it's a very quick attack starting off with. So if you can get those bowlers in behind the giants, take care of the CC, it's pretty OP because they take out just a huge portion of the base very quickly. And then you just try to use your hogs where needed. Alright, great job, Ken. Alright, this next one's pretty neat. This is McLovin recognizing a big mistake in this base, that there is a hole in the base. So the first thing he's going to do is he's going to pull the CC and pull it over to the side and kill the CC. And then he's going to put a golem down where there's this hole in the base. We thought there would probably be bombs there. This was a first hit. But he was right. So he puts the golem down, and it's going to explode those 2 bombs. He uses an EQ to open up, almost the entire base. And then he's just able to put down his Valks, keep them healed up, and the Valks are just going to destroy the base. So you can see he's already got about half the base destroyed. So his queen and his king are going to probably finish off most of the base. The queen's going to eventually walk to the top of the base and take care of that cannon and that archer tower that are at the top where those wizards are. And then on the bottom side here, his king and his Valks that he's got remaining will take care of the rest. So I thought that was a really good job of recognizing a mistake in the base and taking advantage of it. They will probably, I would assume, that will be fixed before their next war. Alright, and the last one I'm going to show, it's a 2-star attack, but it was our highest 2-star, highest percentage. And this is Beans going against one of these circular bases here. They're not the easiest, but he's also not doing bowlers. We do a lot of bowler attacks at Town Hall 11, but he is sending in his hounds with balloons behind them, and then he gets into the CC, gets into the core of the base, I should say, and then with the few minions he's got, he clears out a space and then sends in those minions. I thought was pretty smart, taking care of a good bit of the base and then saving a few minions to go in and take out the town hall. So good job, Beans. It's close to a 3-star. It's a high percentage 2-star, but I thought that was pretty good. All right, so let us go to the last war. Didn't go quite as well as we wanted, but we still won the war. So let's start with Black Death on 17. This is a Zapquake Dragon, which I think is pretty much all the rage at Town Hall 8. The advantage of this strategy is, you still have one raid spell left over after the Zapquake, so it makes it pretty powerful, especially for a compact base like that. I, of course, probably would have hogged that base since there doesn't look like there's any place for giant bombs there. But, however it gets 3-starred, that's what works. He didn't even probably need those balloons. The balloons do take out a bunch of extra defenses, but it looks like he got the ADs without the use of the balloons. He's got a builder hut up in this upper corner. Might have been a good idea to start out by getting the builder huts on one of the dragons. Put one of the dragons on those builder huts because he's got 3 now to get. But he had plenty of time. It wasn't a difficult base, but it was a good attack. The dragons were funneled very well. Good use of where he put in the balloons. So that was a really good attack by Black Death. So let's do Harjeet on 10. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right. This goes right down to the wire. A very exciting attack. A little bit different style. He sets up a funnel, I think is what he's doing here, to send in his heroes and his Valks. He's got his hogs going in to get the pull for the CC. And then in addition to using the minions to create the funnel, they're also going to be what he uses to drag the CC over to the side so that he can kill it. So those balloons are a little bit late coming over, but he's still going to get them killed. Puts down a jump spell. He's got a big wide path. Puts down giants from the CC to tank, and then Valks behind it. And so they're going to clear out a huge part of this base. And then sending in a giant to tank. I don't know how well it tanked for them, but he sends in giants in a couple of these places to tank for his hogs before he sends them in. Again, you notice it's kind of a surgical deployment, right? Sending in hogs where he needs them. And then he's got a few hogs left. The skeletons do some work on his hogs. He'll have a few left. I guess he's got several left. But it comes down right to the wire because he has got cleanup at the top and the bottom to do. He's got about 5 or 6 hogs that are going to do this cleanup at the bottom. The queen from the top is going to come around and help with these last few, maybe the last building. But I think he finished this up at the last second when we were watching this live. It was very exciting. So good job there, Harjeet. And then once again, we're going to show the HGHB Master Ken on 6. I tried HGHB, but I went in a different way, and I definitely messed up the technique. So again, he's just going to create a funnel. This creates a pretty big funnel here. Got his wizards, minions, and And so when he sends in his bowlers, they don't have any other place to go but right into the base. They go into the base, poison for the CC, and there's a Tesla farm right there. And you notice he's got, you know, half the base almost killed already. You put down your 2 rages, and then he's just going to hog the bottom portion of the base. There is a DGB spot right there at the bottom, but he's going to have a heal spell, and it's going to keep the hogs alive through that double giant bomb spot. So beautiful. And that base is done. And like I said, those HGHB attacks go real quickly, so there's usually not a problem with time. So good job there, Ken. Alright, so those are the attacks I was going to highlight. Good job on winning those 2 wars. Let's keep it up. And if you're interested in joining Learn Power, email us at learnpower@gmail.com, and we'll give you more information. Thanks. Bye.